You're watching the News Channel 15 Highlight Zone with Glenn Marini. Sports coverage you can count on with the Highlight Zone starts now.
It's big getting a home victory. You know, we gotta smooth up the offense. They were using the ultimate equalizer. We needed this victory. It was a hard-fought game, like I said. We didn't turn the ball over against the pressure this game, so it shows that we're improving a lot.
Apparently we're getting funky tonight. The air indeed may have a chill, but in the gym tonight it was all about the thrill. As the holiday season wraps up, we usher in the 2014 edition of the Highlight Zone. Now, you may have taken down your tree, but we've got a late arriving Christmas present in the form of your game of the week. Joe Whalen has more on this SAC versus future SAC showdown. Joe?
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. In just a couple of years, Concordia and Homestead will be conference foes. Tonight, however, no love lost between a couple of Summit City staples on the basketball court. Homestead at the midway point of its schedule, coming in at 7-3, putting on a show in the first quarter. And right away, Spartans' Dodge Curry getting to work baseline with the teardrop, part of a 12-4 run in the first. Caleb Swanigan in first half foul trouble, so Dana Batt stepping up and facing up 19 points for the big fella, with Sparty only up 1 at the half. DJ McCall missing in action all night, but Mitch Paradine picking up the slack with the 3 to start things out in the third. But as the quarter winds down, so does the Concordia momentum. Off the run out, there's Swanigan. Easiest bucket of the night for him as the lead swells to 5. Next possession, it's Swanigan on the rebound. And then a nice outlet up ahead. Curry would get the lay-in at the other end. The lead was 7 points in favor of Homestead heading to the fourth quarter. One last gasp for the Cadets, but boy, was it a good one. Jordan Kindig, is it a pass? Is it a shot? Who cares? Either way, it ends with a Paxton Bergdahl slam, and the next time down, big fella returns the favor. Kindig fouled on the shot. 4-point play has it down to a 3-point game, but Swanigan down the stretch, more manly than any of us. Follows up the deuce right there moments later with the dunk. Get used to it, friends. He's only a sophomore. Homestead hangs on in a fun basketball game, 53-46.
It's big getting a home victory because playing against the SAC team, now that we're moving to the SAC, we got to prove we can play with them and not just against the Cows. It's a different type of basketball. It's more faster. I mean, we needed this victory. It was a hard-fought game, like I said. You know, Concordia always plays us tough. It's always, a nail-biter to the end, and we're lucky enough the ball bounced our way tonight.
Homestead goes into an 8-day break. Spartans host East Noble next Saturday. Concordia better have a short memory. The Cadets host Leo tomorrow night. Glenn, the story of this one, though, was the absence of DJ McCall. 0 points for the senior star.
You wonder if he's sick or something, because he's going to be playing his basketball at IUPUI, so you know he's a D1 talent. But I'll tell you, those two big guys, when Swanigan didn't have the game in the first half and was in foul trouble, Dana Batt, the junior, 19 points, he was huge tonight. All right, thank you, Joseph. From one of the country's top players in the class of 2016, and Mr. Swanigan, to one of the best here in 2014, Randy Spieth, joining us more with an IU recruit update. We're talking James Blackman Jr. Randy.
Glenn, so far this season, James Blackman Jr. is on a torrid pace. The senior is second in the state in scoring, putting up over 38 points a contest. In his Marion debut, all the Bishop Luers transfer did was drop 54 points. That broke a school record set in 1983 by who else but his father, James Blackman Sr. Blackman, suffering a bruised knee at the Carroll shootout last week, was a game-time decision tonight. Went through warm-ups, but decided not to go. No worry, IU fans will be back soon. His Giants facing Oak Hill in this one. First quarter, his little brother, DJ Blackman, helps create the turnover. Cornell Wingate there to pick up the ball and finish with the lay-in. Marion leads by 2, but the Eagles wouldn't go away. They trail by 1 late in the first. This is Cody White with an easy layup inside. Oak Hill takes the lead as JDJ looks on from the sideline. Marion still trails in the second. Alex Turner misses on the 3. Daylon Hill there to finish things up. Hill had 16 points in this one, and the Giants go up by 1. Then VJ Blackman gets going. The sophomore scores inside right here. Marion up by 3. Then he comes up with the clean steal and finishes with the hoop and the harm. VJ ended the night with 24 points. He helps Marion to a 74-58 win. And tonight we talked with JBJ about his senior season, run out a 4A state title, and him signing with IU.
That's the main thing I want out of high school, and that's what we're working towards every day in practice. And I feel like with the team I have this year, we have the capability of doing that. It's really exciting to be in 2014. I've been looking ahead for a while now, being in college. It seems like it just happened so fast. I talk to the coaches and players almost every other day. There's some guys on the team I'm real close with. We build a great relationship, and every time I go up there, they show me a good time, and we just bond real well.
Blackman and the Giants are at Madison Grant next Friday, then at Fort Wayne Southside next Saturday. Let's go back to Glenn.
All right, thank you, Randy. Big game in the NECC. West Noble undefeated on the season, coming in 5-0. Chargers hosting Eastside. First quarter, big man Phil Miller, he had 24. When your center can shoot like that, why not let him go? Eastside, though, clawing its way back. Ryan Leakey follows his own miss, makes it a one-point game. West Noble's Drew Shermerhorn, they'll pull up Jay. Chargers up 3 after 1. Drew had 16. Always got good popcorn up in Ligonier. Team's trading threes in the second. Ethan Mogler for Eastside. Then it's Brandon Evans from downtown for West Noble. Evans with 13. Blazers turning up the D. It's P.J. Dean. We saw him scoring touchdowns this fall. Gets the bucket there. Eastside up 1 at the half for West Noble. A big second half to come back and win at 63-43. They're now 6-0. Regional rivalry game down in Decatur. We're talking Heritage at Belmont. This game rescheduled from last night to today. That's Cameron Benz for 3. Then it's Belmont's Benz again knocking down the triple. Nobody drives like it. Benz. Belmont up by 4 late in the first quarter. A little bit later, though, it's Heritage coming the other way. That was Aaron Horn with the basket. Then it's Adam Beard, the steal, and this would be a close shave at the basket, but Beard gets it to go. This game tied at 10. A little bit later, you're going to see more from Heritage. Jack Jackway knocking down the 3. This one actually goes to overtime, and it's Belmont winning at home over Heritage 62-58. Huge game in Kosciuszko County. Warsaw coming in 6-2. Tigers hosting a Triton team ranked 7th in Class A. Warsaw cranking up the D early. Nate Pearl passing the Pearl ahead to Jordan Stuckey. Tigers up by a pair very early. Triton, though, always seem to make a run when the 1A state tournament comes along. Tanner Shepard led everybody with 15 points. How about more from Triton? Joey Corder. Jordan Anderson in the corner. That is pretty basketball. Triton up by 6. But Warsaw coming back. Tim Swanson, Slippy, Slappy, Swinson, Swanson, Samsonite. I was way off. He knocks down the triple. Then it's Warsaw's Jordan Stuckey. He had 13 points in this one. Warsaw wins a low score. Good win for the Tigers, though, 40-33 over Triton. Girls action at Heritage. Patriots looking good. They were 8-3 overall coming in. A non-conference game against Busco. We got there very late in this one. Fourth quarter, really late. Kendall Knappy knocks down the free throw. She had 11. 44-36 at that point. Pats. Heritage's Hannah Beckman knocks down the free throw. Apparently they can shoot some free throws in Monroeville, but then it's Busco coming the other way. Montana Martin working the glass, but it would not be enough as Heritage hangs on to win 46-38 at home. Let's go to Charger Fieldhouse. Mark Redding's team coming off a 1-point win over Warren Central as Carroll battling Kokomo. Wildcats looking good early on. Alanis Jones under the basket. Then it's more Kokomo. More from Miss Jones. She led Kokomo, in fact, led everybody with 23 points. Then it's Shnatavia Williams getting the basket. And you know what? If you score and your teammates hit you like this, ooh, you might not want to score too many baskets. Carroll trailing at that point, but they would come back. Sarah Stillwell with the basket. She had 10, one of 4 Chargers in double figures. Later, it's Mackenzie DePremio with the 3. This one goes to overtime. Unfortunately, Carroll comes up short 62-61 against Kokomo. Well, we're done with the prep scene tonight, but an evening on the hardwood continues after the break. A couple of fresh but familiar faces hitting the court for the Mad Ants, plus a Pacer and some Pistons still on the roster. Ants at home against Iowa. We got high-flying highlights from the Coliseum coming up next in the Highlight Zone.